Welcome to TONECLONERS. I am Ben Craven, a prog rock artist from Australia, keeping the spirit of the 70s alive with an injection of 21st century film soundtrack music. That's not why we're here. We're here to show you how you can get, 3 more effects blocks available to you on PodGo or in PodGo Edit. So I've got PodGo Edit fired up here. Got my PodGo over there, but I'm not actually playing anything, so we don't need to see that. I'm going to show you how we can convert the volume, the wah, and the effect loop slots to be freely available slots, just like these ones here. Now, I didn't invent this, but I read it was possible, so I've experimented, so you don't have to. This method will allow you, as I said, to convert your volume, your wah, or your effect loop to be an effect slot. It will not work on the amp, on the speaker, or the EQ. I tried that, and PodGo just won't let you assign an effect to these and have it stick. But it does work for these other ones. Now, the only drawback with this method is once you change one of these blocks to be a freely selectable block, you can't actually select a wah pedal anymore. You can't select a volume pedal. You cannot select an effect loop. So if you want those slots, just don't convert them over to be a freely selectable slot. I can take or leave the effects loop because I'm not using the 4-cable method to an amp. The wah pedal, for the purpose of this exercise, I'll keep. I like having a wah available. Volume, I don't care about. The PodGo is that flexible, you can assign the expression pedal to control the volume on any effect, just replicating the functionality here. For instance, this EQ block that we can't change, you could assign the pedal to be the level on the EQ pedal, which would then provide you with a volume pedal. So what I'm going to do is convert the volume pedal and the effect loop over to be normal selectable effects. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. What we're going to do is export a preset from PodGo Edit. We're going to edit it in a text file, and we're going to import it again back into PodGo Edit. So I've selected a stock blank effect here on the PodGo, which hasn't got a lot going on, just the amp and the speaker. So, export preset, new preset, that's fine, that's what we'll call it. Preset is exported. So we'll open our text editor and open the preset file. Apparently this preset file is in JSON format. So just to show you here in the preset file is block 0. Which is currently assigned to a volume stereo pedal. So that's this one here. So all we have to do is select that section and delete it. Gone. Likewise for the effects loop, block 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Let's remove that from the preset file. And that's all there is to it. Now, you could also remove the block 1, the wah pedal section here as well, if you wanted to change that. But just for this exercise, I'll leave the wah pedal there. So let's save this as a different name. No volume, no effects loop. Done. So go back to PodGo Edit, import the preset. Now, watch these slots. Watch this one and watch this one. Yes, I want to overwrite. And as you can see, these are now selectable slots like the other ones. So we can put anything in those, so compressor, fine. Here I like putting a mod in before the distortion pedal, so I might put a phase 90 there. Then I can put my distortion in. Trusty 808. And go to the amp, put a delay in, put a mod at the end, which I like to do, and kick it off with a reverb. So one thing to point out here is that you're still subject to the same DSP limitations that you would be in a normal patch. And you're going to be using more DSP if you're using extra effects blocks. And you can see some of these reverbs are already grayed out because of DSP limitations. So just be aware of that. And then just save that to the pod. And again, just to demonstrate how we remove the wah pedal then. So going back here, if we remove this block 1 section, and let's save that. And import the preset. And watching for the wah disappears. So the wah disappears as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 effects that we can freely assign to anything we want now. So the big disclaimer is this works now on this version of Pod Go Edit, which is 130, Pod Go firmware 130. There is no guarantee Line 6 is going to continue to support this in future versions. And obviously there's no guarantee that this is going to work flawlessly in your Pod Go. So don't rely on it for any important songs or song changes at a gig without testing it first. But it is fun to play with, and it does open up the Pod Go to a lot more possibilities and can sort of show you what it is capable of if they were to allow this in the firmware update in the future. So have fun. This was TONECLONERS.